Hello. Today we're going to talk about avoiding late fees and what are late penalties and what we can do as dashers to try to curb getting late. Now I understand 99% of the lates are not dashers' faults. We seem to get tagged for wait times and stuff like that. Fortunately, they put in the exceptions. I don't know how many it is now when they limit, because I did like 10 last week. So I don't even know if lates are still a thing, to be honest with you. But we're still going to talk about it. One of the things you can do is, if you know your area and you know that you're having a problem from a particular restaurant, fast food joint, whatever, that you end up waiting all the time and getting tagged for lates, it's just simply park somewhere else. This is not going to negate that you'll never get an order from there anymore, but what it will do is reduce the chances. And also what it will do is, if you have a little drive to the restaurant, it's a little bit better than just sitting right on top of the particular restaurant in question and accepting an order, because then your time begins right there. So if you have a little bit of a distance to drive between you and the restaurant, then you have the arrived at store time before the clock starts ticking on your amount of time to pick up order. That's one thing we can do. Another thing we can do is we can go into the sub menu. Down the bottom of the main screen, you'll see a little thing that says, please tell us what's going on with the order. You go into that sub menu and they give you about 6-7 options. Usually it's order hasn't started until I arrived. Usually is the one, unless you're doing late night and you got a drive-through and the drive-through is particularly busy. You can say, hey, drive-through is really busy. These notify DoorDash and they account for these eventually, I guess, and apparently take notes on the situation, and maybe DoorDash later on down the road would adjust the times from those particular areas. You can also hit the little question mark on the right hand corner of your screen and chat with an agent about what's going on with the order. That way it's a CYA for you. Alright. Other than that, you're at the mercy of the restaurant and the algorithm. Another little thing that DoorDash likes to do now, again, DoorDash is not always consistent, but sometimes if you're there for 10 minutes from the time you hit arrive at store, that's why it's important to hit arrive at store as soon as you get there. Alright, if you're there for 10 minutes, DoorDash sometimes will prompt a little message on the bottom end of your screen stating, we got your back. Knowing that basically they're saying, we know you're waiting for your order. Just remember, as soon as you hit confirm pickup, your clock is ticking to get that delivered. And it's going to be a short amount of ride time versus what the regular ride time would be. And those are my key factors for avoiding lates. Try to know which store is an issue for you. Try to stay away or put a little distance between you and that store. Use your sub menus. Use your icon on the right and talk to DoorDash support. And if you're over 10 minutes, you'll have a prompt. Sometimes, I can't guarantee it always, sometimes that will say, we got your back, and then you're basically covered. Just remember that as soon as you hit confirm pickup, you're on the clock to get it to the address. Alright, other than that, that is the video for today. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all learned something. And tomorrow, and then the next video is going to be how I made $1,120 in 5 days. Alright, enjoy. Have a great day.